Welcome to the Deal News Seller's Guide. Today, we'll go over 4 tips for optimizing your Amazon product listings. Why do keywords and language matter? And how can you make your listings as optimized as possible? Maybe you already take a lot of time to create your Amazon listings, but as a seller, you probably always wonder if you could do more to make your products stand out. We're here to help with that. Let's go through 4 tips for optimizing your Amazon product listings that you may not have previously considered. One piece of advice is to choose your language carefully. Amazon restricts the use of certain language in listings. Ignore that, and it can affect your listing optimization. Also consider that terms can actually be misunderstood by Amazon software and algorithms. One seller told Deal News that he included the phrase pesticide-free in his listing for tablecloths. Over the course of several months, he received pushback from Amazon, in which the company tried to explain they didn't sell pesticides in home and kitchen. It took the seller a long time to be able to remedy the situation, and that brings us to our second tip. Get the listing right the first time. It may surprise new sellers, but changing your listing can be difficult once it goes live, and the process can be time-consuming if you are able to make changes. So, it's best to have the Amazon listing optimization exactly to your liking before you go live with it. Be sure to give yourself the time and space needed to edit. Double and triple check that you've made the product listing as clear as possible in exactly the language you want it to have. Now let's get to our third tip, and that is to know that keywords matter. Amazon has its own keyword language, and it's important to know how to make the most of it. Do what you can to make your products appear in Google searches, but even more crucial might be ensuring your keywords fling your products to the top of Amazon searches. Use keywords that are accurate and avoid what's known as keyword stuffing. Too many keywords sound jumbled and can affect your product listing optimization, which could then hurt your rankings. But the algorithms likely won't work in your favor if you don't have enough keywords. It's a balancing act to be sure, but one you can do via a little online exploration or professional help. Our final tip is less about words and more about visuals. Basically, we suggest making a movie. It's safe to assume that most of what you write for a listing may never be read, but that doesn't mean you can skip listing vital information altogether. Obviously, a customer will be more likely to buy what you're selling if they know more about it. Even better, they'll be more likely to keep the item after it arrives if they know more ahead of purchasing it. So consider creating a video for every listing you make. You elevate your chances of making a sale and giving your customers confidence in their purchase by crafting a video that clearly illustrates the dimensions, abilities, and usefulness of the product. According to Miller Farm Media, you should take into account who you're selling to when designing your product video. That's all for this edition of the Deal News Seller's Guide. If you like what you heard, be sure to subscribe so you'll never miss a new one. And if you want to learn how you can turbocharge your marketplace revenue and gain access to the exclusive Deal News Traffic Network, head to advertise.dealnews.com or send an email to advertise@dealnews.com. Thank you for listening.